Mum said you'd give me a tenner if I did this every day.
Oh, did she? Not all the way from Tenerife.
Medicine's not cheap, you know.
Nice try. A quid.
8.
A fiver. Take it or leave it.
Fine, but you're robbing me blind.
I think you find it the other way around.
Are you going to sort that?
Probably. In a minute.
Jack! I need to be somewhere.
All right. And we're keeping Rupert from meeting Algie Pug, then?
Very funny.
Rupert?
Yes, he's having a joke about my golfing attire. Would you be seeing Granny Faith anytime soon?
Taking me to school, why?
Because she's not answering my calls and I really need to speak with her. Could you give her a message?
It'll cost you.
I'm not paying you to get your grandmother to call me.
Not urgent, then.
Fine. Tell her I'm sorry and I'll make it up to her.
We need to get rid of it. It's not going to be long until Ross realises the police haven't got it. And he want to try something else.
You need to take it easy.
Take it easy? If Ross killed Emmett, he's going to want to frame someone, innit? And I'm the guy who's got a load of his dad's money. But it's like you said, Vic, if he planted that thing, he's got to be the murderer.
I only said it might be him. Could be Pete. I could be wrong about both.
Yeah? Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Adam, where are you going?
Where's your thing?
No, you said you'd sit tight.
I can't, can I? I've got to do something before Benton picks me up again.
Yeah, I'll do it later. I've just got to check these contracts.
Kath, I understand why you're worried, but I promise you. No, I know the returns aren't what you expected yet, but they will be, because it's all going really well at this end. It's just a matter of time. Look, this is a solid company. You're going to be quids in, I promise you. Lawrence is the real deal, as far as business is concerned. All right, if you want to call back later, he'll be happy to take you through everything. Okay, bye.
Rug tree?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was just passing through, heard the phone go. So.
No, it sounded like Kath was nervous.
Yeah, she's a bit worried about the returns so far.
Maybe I should give her a call.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I managed to convince her everything's okay.
All the same.
And leave it, let her call you. If she's still worried, you can, I don't know, work your magic.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Thanks.
Adam, please, we said that we keep this quiet.
Just what a word.
No, if he knows we've got that letter, it could blow everything.
Oi!
Adam.
It's your problem.
You trying to fit me up for murder, yeah?
The hell are you talking about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. Thanks to you, Benton's put me in the frame and he's not giving up.
What?
Well, don't be stupid. It wasn't murder. It was suicide. She jumped.
Yeah? Is that why I spent yesterday in the station? Is that why they're saying that I pushed her?
You're off your head, mate.
Am I? I saw those photos, Ross. She was attacked before she fell and you know it. So why don't you do us all a favour and come clean, yeah? Oi, I'm talking to you!
Come on.
Oi, I'm not going down for this!
Sort him out, will you? I don't know what he's on about.
You want to start explaining?
I don't know if I'd enjoy that in your position. I'd be feeling too guilty.
If you're talking about Jerry, I was perfectly within my rights. Where are you going?
I've got stuff to be getting on with.
What about me? My breakfast?
You'll find a way if you're hungry enough. At least you've got breakfast and a roof over your head.
Come on, love. You surely can't blame me.
I know you felt a bit betrayed.
Just a bit.
Well, was it so bad you had to put the poor lad out on the street?
Look at me. You can't blame me for wanting rid.
He was trying to help you. He certainly didn't mean you to get hurt. Either way, no time to argue about it. I've got other things to do while Eric's off on his match of golf.
I think you mean round of golf. Or game of golf. And I just taught myself out of any help, didn't I?
Hole in one.
Going for the Grizzlies, I see. But if you want the healthier option, Grizzlies Light. All the flavour, half the fat.
And that's healthier, is it? Pick something else.
What, am I 6?
I'm just trying to look out for you, Liv, that's all.
Yeah, because that's what I need, isn't it? More of you being overprotective. Sold.
Yeah, I'm sure you are sorry, but I'm going to leave a little bit more than a bribe to my granddaughter and a sorry. Yes, I know you may well be becoming mayor, Eric, but you are no JFK. Oh, well, what can you do? I wonder. How about some proper fizz? Proper fizz, mind. And then maybe a meal. With pleading throughout, I might just do it. But it better be heartfelt. Right. OK. I will see you and, oh, bring your wallet.
The very person. I was thinking it's been a while since you and I had a little jaunt together, and here you are. How would you fancy a day in Harrogate?
Sorry, busy with Eric.
Oh, I thought...
Yes, you thought your little bit of mischief-making had done the job. Sorry, no.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying. How about tomorrow?
Busy then.
What about the next day?
Busy then, too, but you're starting to look needy. Toodles.
Call me.
I had high hopes for you. I gave you a chance and you let me down, and now you're pinching me breakfast.
Okay, I'm a bad person. But seriously, you're going to leave me to be homeless again?
I could have reported you to the police, and then you'd have had a nice big cell to go back to, instead of sneaking in here for a free night's kip.
No, I hate to burst your bubble, but them cells aren't that big.
Either way, I am not in the business of giving succour to freeloaders.
Giving what?
Succour. It means help or aid. Now be off with you, and don't come back.
How would you describe the looks you gave him?
Like someone who's been watching one of his magic shows for too long.
So what, 7 minutes?
Say 6.
Kicking a man when he's down. You two are really classy.
I'm sorry. It's just a bit funny. You going after what is obviously a lost cause.
What the heart wants.
Plenty more fish in the sea, surely.
It's not just that. It irks that she would choose Eric over me.
Oh, the old feud.
Oh, what's this?
I don't know about feud, more like a deep-seated loathing.
Him and Eric. Antiques.
It's a little harsh. I mean, past their prime, I'll grant you.
Yeah, oh, they keep coming, don't they? We had rival businesses, that's what she's saying.
I can remember when you and Eric ran rings round each other.
If anyone ran rings round anyone, it was me round Eric.
If you say so.
Well, maybe it's something you should think about. Get some of your old mojo back.
You didn't have to be so hard on him, that's all I'm saying.
Jerry will find somewhere, Liv. He's not your problem. He's not mine.
Wow, great attitude. I'm glad I've got you to look up to.
People like him always end up falling on their feet anyway, so stop worrying.
Jerry?
That has to be the worst night's sleep I've ever had.
You slept there?
Yeah. Quite cold at first, but it started to get warm.
Oh.
That little orphan scammy dropped the act. It's not an act. I'm cold and hungry.
If I find anything else, it goes in the bin.
That man's work for him when he needs him to. Screw you.
Give him a break, he's still homeless.
If I don't sort something by tonight, this place gets renamed my gaff for defo.
Can you not stay at ours?
Liv.
It's just as much as my house, it is yours. All right, I won't forget to clean up after him and feed him.
What am I? Stray cat? Fine, all right. You can have the couch until you get sorted, yeah?
Why didn't anybody tell me?
You wrote your meeting.
Oh, so phones don't exist anymore now?
Right, there was nothing you could have done.
We didn't want to worry you. Look, I should have been around to support you. But you can't keep throwing your weight around like that. It doesn't help anybody, even if Ross is setting you up.
I know. But I'm sorry you had to find out like this. You know it wasn't me, Mum, don't you?
Of course she does, we all do.
But it doesn't sound like they've got anything concrete, does it? I mean, this thing with the tyres, it proves nothing, right? I mean, if that's all they've got.
They haven't even got those. We'll see to that.
There was Emma's DNA in his car as well.
How come?
We don't know. But you need to play it clever.
Yeah, and I'm trying.
Really? Because like your mum says, picking a fight with Ross isn't playing it clever. Because now he knows exactly what you think.
Oh, my game's a little rusty.
And there was me thinking you let me win.
No. No. I've just not played much since I was last mayor, actually.
Yeah, the golden days. We certainly sealed a few deals up here back then, didn't we?
So I better start practicing.
Had you?
Well, that's why we're here, surely. Morris, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was under the impression that you were going to ask me to stand for mayor again.
Oh, I'm sorry to have misled you. Seriously, mayor, with your record, good grief, man. In the chamber, your nickname was Eric Easy Bribe.
Ha! Witty lot, aren't they? Positively Shakespearean.
Well, if you say so.
So, you invited me here for what reason? A walk down memory fairway?
Well, I will admit there was something I wanted to discuss away from prying ears. Not politics, though it does have something to do with golf. We've had an application from a developer. The plan is to build a brand new course. I have to say, it's being viewed favourably.
What has that got to do with me?
Golf courses need access roads. And this one will run right through your house.
I still can't believe you didn't tell me.
Shouldn't you be taking eyes off me, Mum?
Don't dodge the issue, Kane. I need to know when things like this happen.
I thought you could do without the stress.
Oh, so I'm not stressed now that Adam's under suspicion for murder?
It'll blow over.
Oh, and you're sure about that, are you?
You can't nick him for something he didn't do, something he's not capable of. What?
An access road right where I live? You are proposing to demolish my house?
Well, obviously we'll be getting a compulsory purchase order, but don't worry, the price will be decent.
You don't understand. That is my home. My home that I shared with Valerie, and you're expecting me to let it be flattened?
I know, it does seem unfair.
Unfair? For all my memories to be levelled by... For what? A playground for overweight men with ridiculous trousers? Damn right it's unfair.
Bringing us neatly to why I asked you here.
Meaning?
Well, it's all about a line drawn on a map and scale. 1 millimetre to the left. Suddenly that road's not your problem anymore. 10 grand moves that line for you.
I see. Hereafter a bung.
Oh, nicely put.
Well, Morris, you may not believe this, but I have changed. I don't do sleaze anymore. You are, as my wife would say, off your rocker.
Hey, guess what I've got?
Not more magical equipment.
Well, only in the sense that it's going to miraculously turn into cash. Ta-da!
Junk.
One man's junk is another man's fantasy.
That's a sentence that nobody should ever Google.
I've had a sort of a road to Damascus moment this morning when I was thinking about getting my mojo back and getting back into Faith's good books. I'm getting back into the antiques business. I've got a mate who's letting me have all this at a knockdown price. Yeah, I'm going to clean up. Rodney Blackstock is back.
Good for him. You're not thinking of storing this stuff, are you?
I was hoping that you would have a word with Nicola.
Me?
Yes.
Absolutely no way. Oh, this is nice.
Yes, it is, yes.
She might do it for this.
That I was going to give to Faith. I thought it suitably dazzling.
Then good luck with your mojo.
No, hang on. I'll tell you what. Look, all this gone within the week, and this is Nicola's. And if it all goes pear-shaped with Faith, then we'll find her something else suitably nice, eh?
I want something nice too.
More than fair.
Oh, hi. Well, she never called back. Kath. Looks like you must have convinced her.
It's good to know.
Did you mean it? What you said about me and the company?
Yeah, of course I did.
Well, we all owe you our thanks.
Listen, I want to be part of the baby's life. That's a given, but... As for the business, I mean... I don't even work for Home Farm officially, so... Maybe it's best I step back. It'd take the pressure off you guys.
Oh, got you out of the kitchen, have they?
Well, Chaz is at the brewery and Charity has done a disappearing act, so yeah, usual.
Please. Ooh, where's Eric? Thought you tried a date.
Got a horrible feeling he's not coming.
Oh, dear. Maybe you should stick with Rodney.
You know what, Zach? Snide. It's not your most attractive quality.
Oh, I was only joking.
A gentleman doesn't insult a lady when she's been stood up. Not in my book.
It's nice to know that there's still one or two of you left. Gentlemen, that is.
I didn't mean out by it. Pollard's obviously keen on you.
You could always phone him.
Oh, I don't do needy. Well, we better have a good excuse, that's all.
Probably just got held up, you know. One of his old council mates bending his ear at the 19th.
I've travelled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way.
Morris, Eric. No need to sound so smug. You'll have your wretched money. I'm not losing this house for anyone.
Thought you were going back to work.
Yeah, I can't concentrate on anything right now.
Me neither. Just keep thinking about everything. Do you really reckon Ross could murder his own mum?
I'm telling you, I'm sure as hell he planted that letter in my car.
Give it here. I'll look at something.
Whoever's trying to frame him must have done it right. I mean, in Ross logic.
But what I can't work out is if this is just a confession, or maybe it's a suicide note. Ross always said that she killed herself, so maybe he's right. Look, it says here, never gonna see him again.
Yeah, maybe she was just doing a runner. But in the end, Vic, what difference does it make, right? I've seen the pictures. She was murdered, whatever she meant there.
But if it is a suicide note, and Ross saw it, he could have just let her get on with it. If he wanted her dead.
Okay, but if it's a confession, she wrote it because she wanted him, Pete, to know the truth, right? So he sees it, knows that she's running, something snaps and... What?
Well, you remember that day at the hospital? The way Pete and Ross reacted when they found out about everything Emma had said to Moira, about everything she'd done to James. Adam, you saw. They were devastated. So I'm sure they didn't know, which means neither of them saw this.
Yeah, maybe not then. So where does that leave me, Vic?
Just sit tight and wait for whoever did do this to make a mistake.
So what was all that about with Adam? The police think he did it. Showed him photos.
Photos?
Injuries Mum had. Not consistent with the fall. Proves she was murdered.
So they can prove that someone killed her? Well, for certain.
I guess.
No, but I still don't explain why Adam was having a go at you. Ross?
He thinks that I fitted him up. Don't look at me like that. I don't know what he's thinking. Probably because of whatever the police found in his car.
And he thinks you put it there. So did you?
Why would I?
Because you blame him for what happened with Mum and Dad.
Oh, nice to have the support of your own brother in all this. Really touching.
Yeah, your own brother who caught you burning Mum's stuff the day after she died.
I was out of my mind. People do weird things when bad stuff happens.
Yeah, sometimes people do weird stuff when they know something.
Like what? Like what, Pete?
After it all kicked off at the hospital, did you know Mum had already killed Dad?
No. Of course I didn't. Oh, Pete, you have to believe me. No, I did not.
Liz Bonin is in Delamere Forest in Cheshire, and Ben Fogle visits Castle Howard in Yorkshire. Countrywise next. Then Carol Vorderman and Ashley Banjo host the Daily Mirror Pride of Britain Awards at 8.